Tulare is a smaller town with only about 800 residents. Of those, 92% are white and 6% are Hispanic. There is one main road to get to Tulare, and along that road are train tracks. On the other side of the tracks, there is the elementary, middle, and high school campus. In the class I was observing, there were 2 more female students than males, and all of the students were English speakers. There were 5 students with exceptionalities, whether it be ADHD or gifted. There was also 1 Hispanic student and 1 African American student in the class. The students in the class were kinesthetic learners as well as visual. My tutee, L, was a visual learner when it came to the math we would work on. I would help L by walking him through the steps, and when I would do that, I would ask him what he thinks he should do first. Most of the time, it was him drawing the shape or writing the numbers down and lining them up. L was an exceptional student. While he did need to slow down when it came to working on the worksheets, he knew what he was doing and rarely needed my help. I never had to fully walk him through any of the work. I would just get him going with a push in the right direction. In the classroom, you could see Ms. B consistently remind the students to use their prior knowledge when it came to the math work, especially with fractions and shapes. When she would want her students to remember something very important, she would have her students stand on their chairs and restate what was just said to them or say a chant that they already knew. The motion of them standing up in the chair was a trigger motion, and it would help them remember. Since I knew what would work with L and what would not, when I was asked to help another student one day, G, I knew I had to test the waters per se and see what would work with him. I learned that G needed a lot more guidance and more help than L did. Ms. B had informed me that G did not have much help at home when he would miss class, and in that one day of me working with him, it was very evident. I was able to help G, but it did take a little bit more time. I was able to see that the students in the classroom were very different, and that's something that not many college students get to see before going in the class on their own with no help. Overall, my time in Miss B's class was very rewarding. I was able to see how to set up my future classroom. I was able to learn new techniques that I may not have thought of on my own, and I was able to help watch a student grow in his studies.